Bitcoin been acting feisty this morning, folks, washing down to about $97,000, and we are right back under $100,000 in the blink of an eye, just days before America's first outwardly pro-Bitcoin president takes center stage. This is a huge moment for America, but a huge moment indeed for the XRP army. They've been waiting nearly 8 years for this moment. They broke all-time highs this morning, and I come to you with information. And is this the time to sell? Or can XRP keep running into the double-digit gain realm this cycle? Today, I will peel back the layers of uncertainty for XRP holders. Is this the top? Can this thing go to $100? And so much more on today's show. It's a great day to be alive, a great day to be in crypto indeed, and a great day for me to be a father of a beautiful family here in the greatest country on the planet, which is America. Isaac, how the hell are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, everybody.
Woo!
Whoa! I'm
Feeling
charged
good.
up. You know, AA, not the batteries, but we're also powered by Arculus. If you want to get yourself an Arculus card, go ahead and use the code BASE10 for 10% off your order today.
Hey,
I'm doing great.
show.
How you doing, Drew?
No, I mean, that was incredible.
Thank you, sir.
Fantastic work. You figure you get out of the way early so I don't forget to do it, right? Is that what that was?
Well, partially. And I was just kind of one of those slumped in my head. And
No,
I
it
saw the
makes
mirror.
sense. And it was natural. You know, it felt good. But seriously, though, I was on the space with Blockchain Report last night. I got an airdrop for like Jupiter, right? So that's great. I got a couple hundred Jupiter because I've been doing some swaps. I don't mess with meme coins too much, but I've done enough swaps on enough wallets to get some Jupe airdrops. Going through and getting the link for the Jupiter airdrop, tons of scams. Okay.
Be very careful.
People are out there getting emptied. And shout out, my heart goes to Blockchain Report. He told his story of getting drained. You guys keep your assets safe, especially as we head into this bull market. The 2025 timeframe is going to be juicy. And the juicier the crypto market gets, the more scammers will want to take all of your funds and leave you with nothing, crying in the wind. So shout out to everyone that's joining us on the show. Base Sean God, Jeremiah Dixon, Crypto Too Rich, Killed by Death, Shady Bandito, Gun, Steve Crypto, Bad Fox, all the homies, Green Day Profits, Pew Pew Cruise, and Crypto Glassworks. Pew Pew Cruise brings up a good point. The official all-time high, not what's shown on CoinMarketCap, for XRP was 384. Very short-lived, but technically correct. Diesel, I think Crypto Glassworks knows already the deep pick that I have for today.
Interesting.
I think he already knows what the pick is for today. I'm not going to say it till we get to that section.
And if you say it, you're banned.
But
So
no, we do.
we won't
I
ban
mean,
them.
we'll choose
Maybe.
someone at random to ban. How about that?
Okay.
We were thinking about
As long
banning
as
the
ban.
people that show up to begin with, like the first ones in the show. Man, you know.
You got lucky.
Yeah. Druth merch and some Druth merch. Maybe we give them out some Druth merch. Waits for a buying opportunity on MAGA Pepe. Okay, fair enough, Drag Dubs. Okay, he says, I don't play with meme coins. Waiting. I actually have a handful of meme coins that I'm looking at. I ran into a Chainlink community that has their own meme coin that actually the chart looks delicious.
Interesting.
So I'm going to be looking at that. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, okay, at Druth Crypto. I'm live currently.
You know what else is live?
What's that?
This guy.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
right. Yeah, let's go. Isaac Does Crypto. There's Miss Tia, made it right there. Isaac Does Crypto. Look at him. He's live too.
Oh my.
What?
Yeah, I did some studio changes today.
Damn.
Ban Isaac. You're right, Jeff Neeb.
Yeah. At Isaac Does Crypto. Shout out. Good job getting that set up, buddy.
Thank you,
You know,
sir.
Isaac, you're fantastic. Okay.
try.
I was sitting there just aggravated looking at the charts. I wanted to get and first of all, the first thing I did this morning in the Discord, in the Druth 2-Bit Discord, you have to be a member. You have to pay $1.25 to have my deepest, darkest thoughts in the Druth 2-Bits Discord and the overall OG chat, right? But I did set up basically how I'm playing this market, and it's been working very, very well for me. This is it, folks. I'm going to give you the juice right now. This is the free. I'm giving you what, you know, I said it to people first so they were able to capture literally this entire trade. I had to run the Discover Crypto board, so I can't have nice things.
Yeah.
But the folks that follow me in the Discord can. So here you go. Here it is. We have been trading off of green dots on the 15-minute. What I look for, it's hard to see. I'll pull this up a little bit bigger. I look for a lot of momentum to the downside, a little bit of bounce levels confirmed through liquidations being had, and then I entered the longs. Now, I made a couple grand off of this move. Yeah, during the live show, again, a sacrifice for the community. I put my stop right here so I could go on continuing with the show. I got stopped out. I still made a few $1,000 off this trade. That was great. But in the morning, I basically highlighted, as of this morning, now that I felt like we were getting, this is kind of looking like a coil up moment, but we started running into some serious turbulence here. I said in the 2-bit trades, the moment that we see the green dot on the 15-minute and that very sharp momentum, like internal wave to the upside at the same time, that's my next entry point. So there you go. It's happened. And now I'm actually pretty happy that we saw this washout. We bounced very, very aggressively off of my original termed statement, health on a shelf. So the shelf has indeed held very, very nicely, right at around $97,400. Lord love a duck. That's beyond a be saying.
Yes, sir.
I hate myself for not taking that trade, but I had to do the greater good. I had to run the Discover Crypto board. It had to happen. Johnny December, thanks for always making such great content. When does AA get his AR?
That's a great question, Drew. I'm gonna buy one eventually.
I got pieces. I got pieces for you. I don't want to give you the BCM lower because I went to the shop to try to see if they're still available to buy more.
And they're not.
They're not selling them. Someone said that they were able to buy one. I can't find a BCM. I'm just gonna have to go on Palmetto. Or I might get you a Spikes. I don't know.
Who knows?
But your first AR shouldn't be some bougie AR.
Oh, of course not. Like someone we most know who used to sit at this desk. Owen.
Well, I don't think he ever got one.
No, because it was too expensive. Remember that Gucci thing you wanted? Yeah. Pretty cool.
I literally saw Owen like 2 days ago. He's edging us coming back on the show. So just so you know, I see these people. I talk to BJ all the time. They're edging us. So, hit him up. Make it happen. Help me out here. I tell him every time I see him. Now, let's look at something very important. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Before I get too far into the show, I want to see if we're still putting in lower highs on Bitcoin dominance to see how this altcoin season is actually panning out. Indeed, this is looking like we had our high here, put in the lower high, fallen nice and healthily off a shelf. But the price, as I just showed, not doing too bad in and of itself. But altcoin season looking very, very good. Altcoins in large, looking juicy. I saw Cardano on the morning stream is breaking up. Aerodrome's at $1.30. I feel nothing. I will feel nothing on Aerodrome until we breach $3, which I do think absolutely is going to happen. Yo, Isaac, have you checked out Soul Bay AI? Druth got one at Preparedness Depot. I bought a shotgun. When I was at Preparedness Depot with Manawak, I bought a shotgun with ICP.
Yeah, that's kind of based.
At the top. So here we go. Now, Litecoin, taking center stage, up 22.9%. Absolutely incredible. Litecoin's, again, we highlight, because remember the Hashdex ETF application.
Do you remember Litecoin was on there?
Litecoin was on it. It was Litecoin, Chainlink, and AVAX were the most likely contenders of a Hashdex ETF inclusion, right? Not to mention the upswing that we've seen for proof of work projects. Litecoin, one of the longest standing, most trusted projects out there, low hanging fruit for retail. There's a lot of reasons why I think Litecoin is actually going to be pretty bullish this cycle. XDC, another utility token, taking second spot at 18.9% up. HBAR, my wife, against my wishes, has been buying HBAR at the lows, and I'm here for it. XRP, I still hold some in my portfolio, chaotically enough. Couple hundred tokens. I thought I sold them. I had like 10,000, maybe 13,000 tokens. I thought I sold all of them. Found like 300 or 400 of them still hanging around in a random wallet. So there you go. I still have some freaking XRP. But you know what? In this show today is a very, very important day. XR people have been waiting for above $3 for a very, very long time. And credit where credit is due. It has moved up 15% on the day, and it takes a lot of juice to move a market cap of $193 billion by 15% in a singular day. But here's the deal. I'm going to argue with my wife on live television, and it's going to be huge. I'm going to tell you exactly where XRP would land if it accomplishes the most bullish situation out there. Let's say XRP accomplishes $1 trillion market cap. I'm going to bring you the alpha on today's show on what that means for your bags. How much upside is included with a move for an XRP token to accomplish $1 trillion market cap, which is quite a feat. I talked on the space last night with Hobus. It feels like XRP is going to flip Ethereum at this point with how fast it's moving right now. It's crazy. But what does that mean for our bags? Yes, Bad Fox, very smart wife indeed. I have. I saw something else I wanted to. Isaac, did you show Drew your fancy dancy move? What are they talking?
I honestly have no idea.
Got some moves?
Well, obviously, everyone here knows I'm a dancer.
Hmm.
But today, I'm dancing around the crypto space.
Yeah.
We got some things to take care of.
Okay, Zima with the super chat. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. $10. That's huge. Let's read this out. And then there's also another thought. I bought Velodrome.
Yeah.
Because of the price it's at right now, sister company of Aerodrome. Think a lot of actions in store for Aerodrome. So we bought some Aerodrome, added it to my wife's portfolio before I went and ate a huge plate of fajitas last night. The service, good.
Yeah.
Taste, lackluster. You know?
Yeah.
Actually, I would take that back. The service was mediocre at best. It was the atmosphere that was good. I guess. But it wasn't even kid friendly. I'm getting sidetracked with fajitas right now. Hold on. Zima, Drew, I have $60,000 sitting in Shiba Inu. Holy shit.
That's what I was about to say.
Thinking to trade it out for Aerodrome Finance. You think it's a good idea? And what is your price prediction for Aerodrome Finance? Okay. So let's take a look at the two different situations before I get too heavy into the XRP side, because I want to address your question first and foremost. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Anyone that's supporting us monetarily, helping me keep the lights on and get towards the goal of buying Isaac a AR-15 without also mean mugging him as I do it.
That's fair. Mainly mean mugging.
Anyways. Yeah, I appreciate the support, you guys. I mean, any super chat, any memberships you can drop, absolutely awesome. So let's see here. Shiba Inu. Number 17, very, very large market cap for meme coin. Number 17 on the coin market cap listings right now. It's, 223. I'm not even going to read the amount of zeros in front of it. And a $13 billion market cap. So Shiba Inu, it's hard to say if it's going to be able to stay within this top 20 realm.
Yeah.
You got a lot of competition in the meme coin space. Like, I feel Doge is going to hold that spot. Shiba Inu, it's got its work cut out for it. Now, in terms of market cap, like inflation sickness, it really doesn't have too much inflation sickness. It is on the macro overall, putting in higher lows on its price action. And this is so market cap target for Shiba. Let's say Shiba holds this number 17 spot. Let's say Shiba holds this number 17 spot. So the top 20 to number 11 at current market velocity should land, like number 20 should be around like 85 bill. And then the up to number 11, and number 11 at the current market velocity should land right at about 180, 190 billion dollars. Give or take, just shy of $200 billion. I feel like once you breach the 10 spot, you're at a $200 billion market cap on up at the peak of this cycle. And this is all based on past market velocity compared to our current situation. Now, SHIB accomplishing that level, let's say it holds number 17. You'd be getting near like this, you'd be getting close to the 100 spot.
Yeah.
Right? You'd be getting close to the 100 spot. So let's see where the tokenomics is. Currently, we have total supply and circulating. So all the supply's out. All the supply's out.
Interesting.
This is going to help it
in
this determination. Now we go to CoinMarketCap. Because I already have my price prediction for Aerodrome in my brain. That's why I'm diving into, actually, Coin Perspective. I have the price prediction for Aerodrome on the top of my head. That's why I'm digging into the Shiba Inu. And this is assuming that it holds this position, which is a big feat to do. There's a lot of competition trying to come into the top 20 right now.
And also, remember, this is not financial advice. Do not take anything we say literally. We are not financial advisors.
Absolutely. We have a disclaimer at the bottom of the show. It's great.
Cool.
So now, let's see. Yeah, let's be reasonable. Okay? Go to like the bottom end. Let's say it moves from $13 billion market cap up to an $85 billion market cap at the pico top of this cycle of 2025. That brings the price of the token up by 5.5x. So you get a 5.5x if SHIB is able to hold that position. I personally feel like, let's look at Aerodrome now. I feel like Aerodrome and the wrapped Bitcoin product and the amount of swaps that it dominates within Base and the newness of Base going to be a dominating factor this cycle. I feel like Solana auxiliary dexes and Base plays are going to dominate in terms of upside, not in terms of size of market cap, in terms of upside. Aerodrome, you're going to be coming in at about, I think it's 850 million tokens circulating by about June of 2025. So we kick that up a little bit. Now, in terms of where Aerodrome is currently, I think Aerodrome fell out of the top 100. Let's see here. So Aerodrome is at number 102, just barely dropped out of the top 100. In terms of price, everyone's freaking out because, oh my God, it's $1. I can't believe it happened. It's honestly, this looks very, very healthy. And I'm very happy to see it bouncing off this shelf. Market cap currently at $1 billion. And I'm of the opinion that Aerodrome, in a conservative approach, I feel like Aerodrome is going to accomplish a $10 billion market cap. So let's do this price prediction off of the very, very conservative approach. Let's put Aerodrome at a $10 billion market cap, 1/8, less than 1/8 of SHIBs, right? Yeah. That brings you to 8.5x, or a $12.38 per token level. Now, if Aerodrome is able to really accomplish what I actually think it's going to do, which is accomplish Uniswap's market cap last cycle, I think that Aerodrome is setting up to capture what Aerodrome or Uniswap did last cycle. That is a $22 billion market cap. And then you end up with this 19x or $26 per unit token price, right? So saying that, I really feel like Aerodrome is a better hold. I feel like Aerodrome's a better hold.
100%. I agree.
But Aerodrome is one of 4 different products that are stealing the limelight on the Base ecosystem, right? And if you have a mind's eye to look at involvement in the Base ecosystem, obviously, there's 4 different ones that have taken the limelight. You have Aerodrome. Second, I'm not going to tell you because that's the
sneaky play we got.
Honestly, it's not even sneaky, but the amount of money that's about to come into this thing from the news that was released this morning is stupid.
Very.
Moonwell, asleep, but a very, very strong project. Moonwell is right at its 5-cent buy point. Moonwell, I feel very strongly that this is going to be a strong contender of Base ecosystem upswing. And then let's go to the portfolio here. Let's go to the portfolio. So Alien Base is kind of a sneaky one as well. Market cap of $24 million. Very high risk, extremely high reward on Alien Base. And we got Swell Network, another decent look at here. But and then, Velodrome. So really, I would have a basket of Base plays, which is what I did. Yeah. And it's the only reason why I have one of the biggest movers this morning here. Biz knowledge, I know. Arrow, well, and here it is. Here's the deal. We're going to have to get into this right now because this is insane news. Where is this?
After you talk about your altcoin, I have an altcoin, one of the AI tokens that DZ brought this morning. I actually find it pretty interesting. I might get a little bag of it.
Okay. Let's dive into this. Where is this? Here it is. Walter Bloomberg. Coinbase is bringing back Bitcoin loans for U.S. users. Coinbase, one of the strongest exchanges on the planet, and by velocity accounts, likely could end up flipping Binance. U.S. users, largest basket of money on the planet. Undeniably, the United States economy is the biggest economy on the world. Through a tiny project, Morpho. It's all from DeFi Llama. This came out this morning. Morpho has been just absolutely insanely strong in terms of when I saw Bitcoin pull back, Morpho didn't give a damn. It did not give a damn. Like we saw a lot of pullbacks from the other altcoins. Morpho is now at $3.58 a unit, $3.59 a unit, up 25% on the day. I am so excited. Now, what I did is I bought this project. That'll load in a second. I bought this project here at this shelf, $1.20.
Jeez.
Yeah, because I saw it come out. I was like, holy cow, the amount of TVL that slammed into it immediately was mind-boggling. I think it hit like $1 billion in TVL like out of the gate. Now, here is where the buy point is, because I could just tell the amount of TVL was coming in. It was very strong looking. And the baseline, the holding of this shelf at $2.20 told me that this project really didn't give a shit what, you know, the other altcoins were doing. It was stacking billions of dollars into its TVL, and now it's at $3.57 a unit. Morpho on the DeFi Llama side, let's have a look and see how much room for arbitrage there is in comparison to that. But the news that I just showed you from here, Walter Bloomberg, Coinbase bringing Bitcoin loans to U.S. users through Morpho. And mind you, Moonwell almost got this spot. Moonwell was a bee's dick away from being chosen by Coinbase, but instead Coinbase went with Morpho. So when we take a look at DeFi Llama, Morpho, go here and we check out, this is the TVL. I'll scoot this over so you can see it a little bit better. That's the TVL, total value locked, and then the token price is coming up here, overlaid over this chart. It's pretty nicely lined up. It seems that price has been realized, but adding Coinbase loans of Bitcoin through Morpho, in my humble opinion, is going to bring this $612 million market cap currently to 10 to 15 billion effing dollars. I feel like Morpho is going to do this. Because mind you, what's out for now is likely going to be what remains out during the 2025 bull market. Okay, this 170 million token circulating supply is set up to be what's out for the year of 2025. Now, after you get that, that changes. But let's say Morpho accomplishes this $10 billion price target that I feel like is absolutely accomplishable through this Coinbase partnership, $60 a unit.
Jesus.
Or 16x. If this thing over accomplishes 15 bill, you end up with a $93 per unit project. This is where the upside is had. Okay? And finding these things before news releases like this come out, very, very important. This is why you guys will win. This is why you're going to win, is because you're ahead of the curve. And I took a risk. A lot of people disagreed with me on how important it was to see draft Bitcoin change into CBBTC preferred by Coinbase. People didn't understand what happened when they saw the Department of Justice go after Binance and CZ. And what I see is the U.S. government is moving competitors out of the way to take control of the crypto sphere as a whole. Coinbase being the chosen child, the American company, Brian Armstrong, cozying up with legislators, being at Washington, having coffee with them for the last few years. He has cleared the way with these partnerships to absolutely dominate this cycle. I am going to puke my guts out. Bitcoin just broke over $100,000. Holy cow. Gosh. Holy cow.
And the bullish gets more bullish. Holy
on
moly.
Fire. Absolutely on fire. This is incredible. What are the altcoins doing right now? Let's just go take a look.
And we still have 4 days to inauguration. So imagine that inauguration pump.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. So altcoins still looking good. I mean, honestly, it's still pretty much the same. Chainlink has been making me real happy. $23.61. That's really great for my PAGs. Holy cow. If anyone doesn't understand where I stand, I am a Chainlink maxi. 60% of my portfolio is in Chainlink, and Chainlink is the only project that I felt swapping a Bitcoin into, right? That's the only project I felt comfortable doing it. My average buy on Chainlink is at $3.90. So this is great. Outperforming the shit out of a lot of the other options I had at the time. So let's get into all the news here. We got Bhutan adding Bitcoin to sovereign reserves. El Salvador stacked another Bitcoin this week. Total government holdings increasing while the liquid supply drops below $5 million. This is a supply squeeze of a century. Holy cow. And you add on to the nation states, you have American states. A total of 8 states are leading the charge to push a strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. Florida, Alabama, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Ohio, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Texas. Now, one thing that my wife made me aware of is potential that we might actually see this roll out for Georgia. This, right?
I put that on the list in like in the little comments of that one post. I
Yeah.
was like, Atlanta, Georgia next. Let's get it.
Come on, baby. Give me that Bitcoin.
Bring them on
reserve.
home.
Come on home. And Georgia makes so much sense. We have CleanSpark, one of the biggest Bitcoin mining companies out there.
Yeah.
I think CleanSpark holds like 100,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's a little more than that.
And they've improved our energy infrastructure just by being here, bringing the money. And, you know, I do hope that we see Georgia added to the list. It's just a potential as things stand right now, but I would not be surprised if we see it added in the next few months here. So, been a lot of aggravation at home, right? Me and my wife argue. Not really. We're complaining about Joe Biden trying to set the precedent to sell or allow the sale 70,000 Bitcoin on his last few days in office. Like, can you just go away? Can you just go to Delaware and enjoy your ice cream and sit on the beach?
And ride your bike and fall off on the side of the street, please.
Hard. No, I'm just, but he would fall hard.
Really.
The government, this is from Cynthia Loomis. The U.S. government cannot continue denying the value of Bitcoin and digital assets. It's costing taxpayers billions of dollars. She sent a letter to the U.S. Marshals Service asking why they plan to sell nearly 70,000 Bitcoin. And if anyone should be pissed about it, it should be Cynthia Loomis. Her name is on the Bitcoin Act. She's the one that started it. She's not as popular as Trump. Trump's getting all the credit for the Bitcoin Reserve Act. Yeah. Cynthia Loomis is the one that actually put this bill forth. She's asking why the U.S. Marshal Services is trying to rug her 3 days before we see a Trump inauguration. Absolutely. Yeah. It's exactly this type of leadership that will propel the U.S. back to the forefront of global economic dominance. This is Strategic Bitcoin Reserve highlighting Senator Cynthia Loomis. Apparently, this is a meme coin too. Probably some pumponomics.
There probably is. Am I going to get in on it? No.
I'm
out of the meme coins.
I'm going to go look.
Okay, let's take a look.
We're going in.
Fine.
We're going in.
Meme coin hunting.
What do we do?
Okay.
That's how I get
scammed.
Here we go. Contract draft. That's how you don't get scammed. You go straight to the source.
Fair enough.
Dex screener. What's Costco hot dog at? $2 million market cap. Wow. Costco hot dog. It just will not die.
It's actually getting a tiny resurgence pump.
How does it still have $2 million market cap? Crazy. All right. I digress. Let's go to this contract. This is the SBR on ETH.
That's about to rip. It's about to rip.
Dude. These are daily candles. Holy cow. Waking up. See here. It's up 200%.
I kind of want to see the 1 minute candles.
Oh, yeah, just for fun.
Yeah, just for fun.
Funsies. You know, I mean, opportunity, huh? 7,000 holders. Let's see if it's been sniped. Let's see the top traders. Sniped. Top 3. Let's see if it gets any better. You got some insiders. Jumping this thing. See the holder. So you got a big basket of full 1%ers. A couple 2%ers, but this one's a Uniswap. You got some concentration. I've seen projects that have concentration make money anyways.
Yeah.
But just be cautious. All right. Yeah, I do meme. Don't I?
You do. And you're doing pretty well. Like I said, your meme coin TA is like top notch.
Hey, Drew, what's your price prediction on PolySwarm? Of course, not financial advice. Thank you for the super chat. PolySwarm. I'm so glad you reminded me.
Interesting.
I was on the phone with my dad. I don't know if he's like ever bought it or whatever, but I was telling him, and I made a lot of money off of PolySwarm last market, and I made some moves, like some 2 or 3 X's in the accumulation zone for PolySwarm. PolySwarm, for people that don't know, is very much so a utility token. It is a ticker NCT, and it's an old school one. So what
that's
this is,
the one that it always pre-populates when I pull up Coinbase on here. It's
it should.
PolySwarm.
There's a good reason why. It's because it's been on my radar forever. And like I was telling people about this project when it was at like a cent, when it found like a literal floor. Now we go to the year. This is what happened. So it went from 1.5 cents up to 11 cents in the blink of an eye. And this is, it's got. Oh my God! You brought me some water, Brianna. No, you're fine. Did you bring me some water? Yes. Thank you so much. You are a wonderful human being, great soul. All right. So PolySwarm is a token that is utilized to scrub Web3 data or links or files and find malware. Okay. So it's a Web3 malware detection system. And it's more so got an angle and focus on being a product for corporations, right? So when a corporation gets a pile of data that they need to scrub and make sure it doesn't have malware, they have to utilize NCT PolySwarm token to use the service. This product is very much so a utility token, and it was one of the biggest random major wins of mine last cycle. I bought this thing for I think it was it wasn't even close to a cent. It was in this red zone here. What is this? 0.004.
A fraction of a cent?
Yeah, it's a fraction of a cent. And then one day I'm sitting there working my overnight contractor job, getting ready to see if there was any looters that wanted to light the building on fire. We were watching the police department.
Yeah.
It ripped up to, I sold it at about 10 cents. It kept ripping to 13 cents. But it was a very, very fast, $100 to multiple thousands of dollars.
It appears we have become rich.
I felt amazing. It was one of those. It's just another one of those euphoric moments. Same thing happened to me with Polygon. I got Polygon for a couple cents and it went up to a few bucks, like over $2 is when I sold. This one is a very sneaky project, and I think that. More so what I'm realizing is that these old school utility projects that have a lot of validity to them and they have a lot of staying power, now that utility tokens are kind of leading the charge, we're going to see something like this absolutely blow people out of the water. This is a $86 million market cap project, very small. And honestly, I don't know if I can really say it's extremely high risk at this point because it's been around for so damn long. Look at this. I mean, you have data going back till 2018 on this. I mean, it's been around. And I think that the real pump, I think PolySwarm, this is crazy to say. I feel like PolySwarm's going to hit around $1 billion.
Interesting.
I feel like PolySwarm's going to hit around $1 billion. Now, where it sits right now, it's at an $86 million market cap. Let's just do some moon math on PolySwarm. You're going to have a moment where you're going to see PolySwarm hit $1 billion. Let's see here. NCT, or I got to type in PolySwarm on this, I think. PolySwarm. There you go. All of its supply is out, by the way. Yeah. That's another thing that I've always loved about this project. Now, let's say it does accomplish a $1 billion market cap. That brings it to an 11x from where it currently sits.
It's not bad.
Not bad. And you know what? If it does peek its head in the top 100, couple bill, if it even, messes around with 5 billion, that's $3. That's a 64x from where it sits right now.
Jeez.
Very, very interesting project. Let's keep rolling through this. Tech Dev highlighting Bitcoin RSIs. This is logarithmic, keep in mind. But the RSI on this scale is in the gutter. We are currently at $100,000 Bitcoin, and the RSI is extremely low still on Bitcoin. Now, this I really feel like is setting the stage. I feel like $200,000 Bitcoin is very obtainable. If we have a lackluster bull market, I'd be more looking at the 150 range.
Yeah.
Top end of it's still at 250. But there's plenty of room to play for Bitcoin, even with the dominance falling off a cliff. Here's the reason why U.S. money market funds hit an all-time high, $8.2 trillion, sitting on the sidelines in American markets, ready to buy your bags. How's that feel, Isaac?
It feels great. There's just more money to roll into crypto in our bags, and we're just gonna continue making money because
Well,
we're early as well as the basement dwellers.
Some of the stupidest shit I've had to deal with is people like, there is no money in retail. They're all like, yeah, okay, credit card delinquencies all-time high, blah, blah, blah. We've also minted the most millionaires we've ever seen. And what do you think happened March of 2024? Was that institutional-driven AI FOMO, do you think?
Nah, kind of here. Like it's like half, and then other half is like retail.
It was fucking retail. They saw that AI was taking over the news, and now we see like, companies are trying to figure out like how to utilize AI agents. I'm sure, like cross-chain AI agents are going to make sense for institutions to hammer into. But at the initial switch, when we saw the AI season come, it was heavily. So just keep that in mind. Everyone says there's no retail, our altcoins can't do it. Better just invest in Bitcoin because there's no upside this cycle. Just look back to March of 2024 and tell me I am wrong. Now, Hashkey Group is predicting there's a 50% chance that Bitcoin will hit $300,000 and Ethereum will reach $8,000 in 2025. This is kind of interesting. 8K, 6 to 8K feels like all the juice that Ethereum has right now. I even feel like Ethereum is at risk of being flipped in terms of market cap by XRP this cycle.
Yeah.
I feel like XRP might flip Ethereum in terms of market cap size. But Bitcoin hitting a $300,000 price level, kind of doubt this one. In order to hit $300,000, we'd have to see the U.S. buying Bitcoin actively in 2025. That goes against my overall thesis that we're not going to see the U.S. buying until 26, 27. They're going to buy the bottom. Now, Brian Armstrong gives a highlight to socialism. Very interesting. Europe and China were on a path to surpass the U.S. economically, but both embraced socialism and destroyed their chances. Socialism never works. It's an experiment, been run many times, yet it keeps getting tried. Humans are drawn to it like a moth to a flame. By the way, is the U.S. not immune to it either? We continue to have many socialist members of Congress and policies being added. Just this week, Karen Bass and Gavin Newsom announced a Soviet-style price control in the wake of the LA fires. Terrible idea. Kamala Harris proposed these as part of her campaign as well. The U.S. was at least the least bad of these large economies, but still left probably half of its growth potential on the table with socialist policies being implemented. This is a no-brainer. Economic freedom, the opposite of socialism, leads to the prosperity for all. In 2025, we'll need to work on getting more socialist candidates out of office. This should be a focus. Like, the war is not done. Just because Trump's in office, the war is not done.
And he's walking into a hellhole that is going to take all 4 years.
Yeah. So there's a lot of work to be done. And Elon Musk going to come clean up the department with the Department of Government Efficiency. Great. But honestly, to make any massive, massive difference, we need the Federal Reserve abolished. So it's nice to see Elon Musk agrees with this, though. So he came in here. He said, true. Shout out. He seconds this. Now, the United States, in the context of socialism uprising, has also hit all-time highs in gun ownership. I think people realize that all these socialist candidates getting elected means that this potential socialism has killed hundreds of millions of people. The game plan for socialism is promise them everything. Say it's going to be all equal. You take their guns away and then you execute them. That's what socialism does on the scale of hundreds of millions of people over the course of the last 100, 200 years. So, that being said, don't give up your guns and don't let socialism into America. For the love of God, the United States has hit a number of firearms in civilian possession, topping 490 million in 2022. Firearm Industry Trade Association says in a new report, I'll bet you this number is more like 600 million now, because you even have liberals getting armed.
Yeah.
You even have liberals. And this also doesn't account for the amount of guns that have been created with 3D printers, right?
Yeah,
so,
the ghost guns.
Yeah. So this is a low estimate. I'd say it's more around 600 million, and I am proud of it. And I got a Glock 19 on me right now.
I know.
You know
Every
what I mean?
day. There's not a day you do not have that Glock 19.
I don't go swimming without my Glock 19, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
Keeps that thing on me. I also keep hot sauce.
The secret hot sauce.
Yeah. Texas Pete hot sauce. It's a good do-all hot sauce. and I prefer it. It works on pizza, works on burritos, all the finest
Might
things.
have to, try some.
You've never tried this?
No, I've not tried that.
Bro,
Yeah.
yo!
Oh, that was dude, I got hot sauce now, yo. That's crazy.
Bro, that was a good throw. I should go out for the basketball team, dude.
Oh,
All right,
you should play it.
let's go. Biden's farewell address. Let's see what he's talking about here. This is Uncle Joe on his way out. Let's see what he's leaving with. Let's see. Let's go full screen on it. There we go. Oh, what?
Days later, I'm equally concerned about the potential rise of a tech industrial complex that could pose real dangers for our country as well. Americans are being buried under an avalanche of misinformation and disinformation, enabling the abuse of power. The free press is crumbling. Editors are disappearing. Social media is giving up on fact-checking. The truth is smothered by lies.
So he's trying to say that social media, the truth on social media is dying. When we see X is basically where all of our news outlets go to for information. He's complaining about fact checkers being taken off of Facebook, which anyone that was around for the flu season knows that fact checkers were, you know how many fact checkers at a point Facebook had hired and employed? 50,000 people were working for Facebook to scrub people like me off the internet that were highlighting the use case of ivermectin. That were saying, hey, this kind of feels like tyranny that you're asking for people's paperwork to allow them to go to work. What do you mean non-essential? I'm non-essential now? We started asking these questions, banned. And now he's complaining about it. So
you know what I think is weird about that? He looks different in every single video. Just a little different.
Robot?
He's not a robot because I'm a robot.
Or is this like an actor, maybe?
It's an actor or an alien, a lizard man.
I got a lot of Texas Pete fans in the chat. I knew I liked you people. I knew I liked you for some reason. Now, Biden trying to kick us one more time in the ass by selling our Bitcoin, 70,000 Bitcoin on the way out. He's going to fail, I hope. But we saw the moment that they did a test transaction like 50 cents, clip the market by like 10K in the blink of an eye. So I really, really hope he doesn't do that. I want to know what you guys think. Is that Joe Biden or is it an actor in a mask? Or is it a robot? Is it an alien? I don't know.
Let's do the ones and twos for this one. One, if he's, real, he's normal, nothing's wrong with him. Two, if he looks weird, like an alien.
Yeah. I know he sounds weird. And, you've seen Mission Impossible. They've think about how good the CIA is at masks.
Yes. And
right?
I watched Mission Impossible, okay? That's one of the movies I watched, okay?
Okay. Looks like an infant. Nap time for Joe Biden. He shouldn't look like an infant if he's like 80 or 90 years old.
But somehow, apparently, he does.
He should have raisiny skin. Raisiny, droopy skin. Maybe it's all the, what do they call that? Adrenochrome.
Yeah.
Now, Joe Biden's own State Department has given credit to Trump for the Israel-Hamas ceasefire deal an hour after Joe Biden gave credit for it to himself. This is good. Watch Biden's own State Department credits Trump for this ceasefire. Let's have a listen. This is literally his own State Department saying the opposite of what he tells you.
To the involvement of President-elect Trump's team, it has been absolutely critical in getting this deal over the line. And it's been critical because, obviously, as I stand here today, this administration's term in office will expire in 5 days. And one of the things that we have always said about this deal is that when you get from stage 1 to stage 2, that the United States, Egypt, and Qatar are the guarantors of this deal. And Egypt and Qatar will push Hamas to stay at the bargaining.
Did he say Qatar? Does he mean Qatar?
I think he means Qatar. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Can I call it Qatar now?
Sure. Have at it. I'm not going to say anything.
We're talking about Qatar.
Table and to get from stage 1 to stage 2, and the United States will push Israel to stay at the bargaining table to get from phase 1 and phase 2. So obviously those are promises we cannot make on behalf of the United States for any longer than the next 5 days. And so it's critical that all of the parties to the agreement and the other mediators see that when the United States is in the room making commitments, those are lasting commitments that extend beyond this administration into the next one. I would just say, lastly, I don't know if it's unprecedented to have envoys from an outgoing and an incoming administration sitting at the same table negotiating a ceasefire agreement of this kind. But if it's not unprecedented, it's certainly unusual. And We, of course, thank the Trump team for working with on this ceasefire agreement. We think it's important that they were at the table. And
Yep. So there you have it. And you know what? I feel like all these, Iran and everyone, they just don't want warheads on their foreheads. That's really what I feel like it is. They understand Trump's, the last time he was president, he handed like a picture of Iran's president, a picture of his
House.
It's like his house or his getaway that he thought was kind of under the radar. Trump's like, here you go. Don't think of doing anything.
Don't do
random.
anything. We know you live. We're going to
said-
send robot dogs to
Yeah.
kill you.
No dead soldiers or this goes away, basically is what that.
Your house gets annihilated.
So, shout out to that. Now, also, Trump is considering issuing an executive order to stop the TikTok ban
Wouldn't mind that.
as well. Are you still on TikTok? Are they paying you yet?
No, I haven't posted in like 3 weeks, but I'm still, racking in numbers from my old videos. So
Okay. I mean, your video's got a lot of views on there, bro. That was crazy. You were getting paid.
over my biggest one's like 9 million right now.
I know. So we'll see if he does do this. Kind of an interesting play. I heard some rumors. What is the, I asked you earlier, there's like a TikTok competitor. What, Red Note?
It's Red Note apparently.
So there's a
No
bunch
name.
of people that join Red Note and they realize that there's a ton of homosexual Chinese men. That's apparently what's going on over there. And they're like DMing dick pics all over the place. Just be careful if you're hopping on Red Note. Keep those DMs tight.
So you
Keep your
want to
butthole
see my pick hole?
tight. Things got weird real quick over there.
Yep.
So also Mr. Beast is talking about setting up an offer to buy TikTok as well. I dislike Mr. Beast less now that he's gotten rid of that Chris Decepticon.
Yep.
That left his family behind to put on high heels and act like he is
Woman.
a woman.
Yep.
So I'm allowing my son to watch Mr. Beast again. I'm allowing my son to eat the delicious chocolate bars that Mr. Beast makes. It's a treat. He makes a great chocolate bar. If you haven't tried the Feastable, incredible. But this is interesting. It's kind of like a American initiative to take over TikTok. We'll see if Trump in his executive order is able to stop it. Trump is also apparently receptive to including U.S.-based crypto projects in an America First crypto reserve. Now, when you ask me, is this out of the question? My simple answer is no. The reason why is because this is an American innovation. He's fostering these companies to stay in America, to push them to the top of the list. And I think he meant it when he said America becoming the crypto dominant capital of the world. I think this is exactly within that playbook. Now, the scale and the size compared to what a Bitcoin reserve would be to this crypto basket, very small. But the narrative in and of itself would be absolutely ridiculous for Solana, for XRP. I think even H-bar is an American made. Cardano. I think Cardano is an American made one.
I believe so.
And, Solana came out of San Francisco. That's a lot of people, like even in India, they think that India is like the headquarters for Solana. No, that's just where all the Jeets live. It's based in San Francisco, and then it has a secondary kind of headquarters or foundation in Switzerland. So important things to keep in mind, but this would not surprise me at all. Seeing America First crypto reserve built with these small products. And when I really look at what this would do in terms of price, I want to reiterate this because a lot of people miss this. Bitcoin broke $100,000, and I'm going to. I didn't have my trade in.
I know. Sad day.
You were sitting there watching. I was like, breaking down, I can do it. It didn't print the green dot, didn't give him the confluence. Then I had to go run the show. It's for you people. I do this. God, I've been like $20,000. All right. Now, here we go. The consolidation of market caps is exponential. In that, I mean that the top 20 projects are in this $10 to $20 billion market cap size. $10 to $16 billion, rather. Now, when you look at the top three, 1.9 trillion, 400 billion, and 192 billion. The consolidation of market cap power is exponential the closer you get to the top five in crypto. And if Trump were to add these crypto reserve products, or even the narrative that it's happening, Hedera's $14 billion market cap is much, much easier to move
100%.
to 100 bill rather than XRP. and it's 192 billion current market cap. So I think that'd be just stupid bullish for Bitcoin. Not only Bitcoin, but the crypto products in themselves that are included in that. But here is my argument with my wife. And before I get into this, 200,000 or 20 million XRP tokens worth $60 million was transferred from Chris Larson to an unknown wallet.
Interesting.
There's that. But my wife, some things my husband and I disagree on. ISO token. I think the market cap for XRP is going to get close to $1 trillion in market cap, likely within the next 5 years. What do you think? Let me know in the chat. What do you think? Is she correct in this? Is she wrong? Is it all hype or real narrative shifting? Now, she says many things that I agree with. And honestly, I literally agree with this entire statement. But the thing that people need to keep in mind, when you're looking at, you hold XRP right now, great. We're breaking above $3. I'm one of you. I'm one of you. As begrudgingly as I may be that I am one of you, I am one of you. Now, XRP breaking $1 trillion market cap in the next 5 years, what does that mean? Well, let's go take a look at what that would do to our bags, because it's not about what our bags will do for us, what we can do for our bags, right? Seems to be what the XRP Army's initiative is.
Indeed.
Suffer as they watch all these other projects do 20Xs to stay in it forever. Now, over the next 5 years, let's clarify something. Before I get into this, before I give you the juice, XRP's tokenomics are set up so that the entire circulating supply is going to be out by 2027. So what that means is that a very, very large amount of these tokens is about to be released over the next few years. Keeping that in mind, let's do some math on what it would mean if XRP was able to hold this top 5 position and accomplish $1 trillion market cap in the next 5 years, which I think is very tangible. Okay, let's look. You have all the tokens out by then, and you get up to $1 trillion market cap. What does that mean for our bags? Let's see. Not much. $10.30 a unit. That has got to make XRP Maxi's blood boil. I don't know what else. Like, it's literally the math. I walk you through how many tokens are going to be out over the next 5 years. I agree that it does have the potential to hit $1 trillion market cap. I agree that Ripple is here to stay. And this price going up by 2.5x from its current levels, it's got to piss you off, right?
Just a little bit. I mean,
just a little bit.
You're going to sit here and hold XRP for 17 years. Right?
My dad is literally hellbent on doing it. He's never going to sell. He doesn't have an exit plan.
Then 17 years for a 2.5x. When you can get into an AI agent that'll do 20x in 5 days.
Yeah. It's just, and it's not that it has nothing to do with me hating XRP.
I hate XRP. So talk for yourself.
That's fine. It's not that I hate XRP. I am very much so a utility token person. But this whole idea that you're going to see multiple $100 XRP within your lifetime is something that I will tell you right now. The close. It's never going to happen. It's not going to happen while you're alive. Okay? So I just want you to keep a based head on your shoulders when it comes to price expectation. And yeah, I think that it is here to stay. I understand that. But multiple $100 XRP, let's just do some math. Let's do some math. To hit a $100 per unit price level or a 29x, you need a $10 trillion market cap. You need to be 5 times larger than Bitcoin's current market cap to accomplish this. Okay? That's just clear in the air. Okay? And yet, this is coming from a guy, my XRP that I hold, I bought for 17 cents. 17 cents.
Yeah.
And I actually feel like it's going to accomplish about 3 to 5 or between $5 to $6 this cycle. I feel like we're going to look at around like a 350, maybe $400 billion market cap. So there, hey, that's when I'll take my profits. I'm never going to say that I've been right about this. Is about Fatso Albada. I literally changed out XRP for Chainlink at $5 per Chainlink. Chainlink went from $5 to $23. So what is that? Like 4.5x.
Yeah.
XRP, I got out of it at 70 cents. And you went to, let's say, $33, right? So what is that? 70, 14, 21. That's times 3, 28 times 4. Chainlink's still outperforming that. Chainlink is literally still outperforming that. And I really think that it's a lot of delusion is out there because of the amount of things that are I didn't miss out on it. You're not hearing what I'm saying, Fatsu. The money from XRP went into Chainlink for $5, and my average buys on Chainlink went up to $3.90. Okay? So this type of stuff really, I want to say that I care about you as a crypto holder, but I want to punch you in the face as your friend because you're missing out on life-changing opportunities. We're sitting around missing out on insane movements within AI, within RWA projects, because they're newer, faster horses in the race that we can be getting into at very low market caps in comparison to this. It's just something to keep in mind, okay? And I hope all the XRP people that, oh, Drew's giving me a warning. This is the warning, is that you're going to hold this token through the remainder of this bull market, and you're going to watch other projects 10, 20, 30x. And you're going to have, at best, $10 per unit XRP. So have at it. Now, we have so much more to cover. I almost gave myself a heart attack.
Yeah, I believe it.
Is it the pre-workout? Probably.
Yeah.
Now, definitely the pre-workout. Sure, Chainlink's Sergey is going to be sitting at the Donald Trump Crypto Advisory Board. According to the Washington Post, here's a great example. Okay. Chainlink is ticking back up, looking like it wants to break into the top 10, right behind Stellar, Avalanche. Now, honestly, if you want more juice for your bang and you love XRP, Stellar is a great option.
Very true.
Stellar is a great option. There's a lot of RWAs, lower market cap, and Chainlink at its current velocity, I feel like is going to have a moment in the top 10 during this bull market. Let's look at what that would mean for our bags. This is why we're leaving so much on the table if we're XRP maxis. And this is me. I called a ceasefire with XRP because Chainlink has that damn partnership with them. But the math doesn't lie. So we're going to be about 750 million tokens circulating by August 2025. And let's say XRP peeks its head in that top 10 spot just for a moment. $267 per unit, or an 11x from where it literally sits right now.
Insanely rich.
This is an entire house for me. This is an entire house, an expensive, nice house. Okay? So just calm down. Calm down. There's a lot of upside. I think Chainlink, with its Swift partnership and its CCIP rollout, like the chain abstraction, using Chainlink as a universal gas token amongst all of these ecosystems. Saw the chain deployer yesterday we highlighted. You can roll out a project and it's literally across the board to all chains immediately. Come on. Come on. It's child's play. Now, what do we got here? This one, we have Ondo. This is from Joshua Jake, the Ondo guy, as they call him.
Indeed.
Even though I got in earlier. I digress. Head of ETFs at BlackRock will be speaking at the Ondo Summit. Ondo Summit featured speakers. Karen at Starbucks going to be joining us. That's great. Samra Cohen, BlackRock's chief investment officer at ETFs and index investments. So Ondo, it's actually turned into like my second biggest holding now. It's right behind Chainlink. But, you know, Ondo, they're asking for price predictions, all that stuff. Ondo is going to be a very, very big project, especially with Paul Atkins coming in to lead the SEC. So for anyone that doesn't know, Paul Atkins very closely connected to the Ondo ecosystem, the Biddle product, and a board member of Securitize. So now this picture.
Oh, Lord.
This is what I was looking at late at night. I did a great space with Veteran Crypto Hobus and then Jeff from the Blockchain Report last night.
Yeah.
We got raided by these psychopaths from a Chainlink adjacent meme coin. This meme coin is Apu. Okay? Apu. I love this coin. I was like trying to find a way to yell at them and to like, you're going to zero immediately. Couldn't do it. Here's why. Here's a graph. From a basic TA standpoint, this thing is busting off of this kind of intermediary shelf. Yeah, it tried to sell off and die right here. Didn't work. Did not work. And now it's sitting at a $250 million market cap. These people are absolute psychopaths. Let's just go in here. It no longer raids. This is Shroom. This is the dude I was talking to. Apu no longer raids. They viciously gang stalk people until they are forced to buy.
Interesting.
Join the cult today. This is how you got to do it. As a meme coin looking for yours in this kind of market, you got to be aggressive. Now, when I laughed at it, the memes on this, the vicious approach to it, absolutely incredible. Join Apu or I send ferocious kitty. This psychopath, you will buy silly frog token friend. Everyone will buy Apu.
My personal favorite. I was tired. Okay,
it's so good. It's so good. So I looked into the details. Like, what's the deal? Is it like highly centralized? Has it been clip sold? Let's check it out. So it's got 32,000 holders. And if you look at this, you have an exchange focused wallet here, but then the distribution is not too bad. You got a couple like top at the 1%ers, but overall you got 32,000 holders of this thing. And the top trader bought and then sold for a 2 or 3x. So, and yes, you got some dev clips here, but at least they're not these gigantic zero buys, $1 million made. I kind of feel like I need to buy some Apu just for the culture. Those guys are freaking hilarious. They played a Metallica song on a harmonica. No, I mean, I'm telling you, he played like Sad But True on a harmonica in their space right after. It was ridiculous.
That's pretty difficult.
That's pretty difficult to do. So, you know, I really like this thing. Advet, yes, it is on ETH. It's also on Solana. They have a bunch of different chains. The ETH one is the most robust market cap. So, you know, just this is one of my extremely high risk will go to zero, high reward will also go to the moon before it goes to zero plays. So there it is.
I want to hear them play Master of Puppets on a xylophone next.
Dude, I mean, incredible skill. Now we have AI agent robot sex robots coming out to the market. AI agent Eliza OS getting ready for a robot body, but it's not for sex. They have to clarify this because all these nerds in crypto don't have girlfriends or wives for that matter. AI agent Eliza OS, popular AI agent, getting ready for a robot body in the quest to become a productivity partner.
Golly gee willikers, these nerds are going to cut their own holes for God's sake.
That's what I was about. You said it for me. They're going to make it happen. Okay, when there's a will, there is a way. These crypto nerds, they will find a way. But the chart of Eliza, not that bad. The AI agent, it's at an $84 million market cap right now. I am a greedy entry point person. God, so many puns with what I just said that we could make in this.
I won't do it. The chat can, though.
There it is. So I want my entry point around this 59 mil. And if I see it, I'm taking it on Eliza, this AI agent, rolling out a in real life productivity partner. I can't say this with a straight face. Oh my God.
You freak.
Poor
Yeah,
Eliza.
right. Poor Eliza.
That is right.
That's so true.
Adam Bombetti, you are correct. Now, this is an interesting highlight for Virtual's protocol. They have accrued 12,990,000 Virtual from post-bonding trading revenue since October 16th of 2024. This will go to a buyback and burn of the respective agent tokens across a 30-day time frame. Very, very interesting and a great highlight from the CB Duck on Base. Protocols generates revenue from different sources. Token has many functions, and one of them is your reputation. If you want retail to continue deploying and to help facilitate innovation, buyback from the revenue you generated does exactly this. Happy to see Virtual put their own treasury last and put the ecosystem at the center front. If your token keeps bleeding, it usually puts a stall on your growth, even if you find PMF. TVL leaves quickly, total value locked leaves quickly. Now, we did mention to Apu to create their own AI agent, because an AI agent competing with AI XBT, because AI XBT is also a Pepe derivative visual character. Apu needs a AI agent of some sort. They said that deploying it on virtuals would be quite costly, but I do hope that they find one to roll it out on. Oh yeah, Soul Bay AI new project, only 1 milli market cap. Because you are a gentleman and a scholar, Mr. Manawak, I will absolutely look at that chart for you here in a minute. Now, oh yeah, Kelly Kellum is in on this one.
Oh yeah,
Sharp AI. He's been talking about it. It's like a Microsoft incubator AI agent project.
Yeah, they got patents from Google and Microsoft.
It's pretty cool. And they have pretty big industry leaders backing them. Animoca Brands, very, very big industry backer. So kind of an interesting smaller market cap play. I think this thing's at a few, like, how many million market cap is it? Did you look at it?
I could double check.
Let's look at it right now. Sharp AI. We're going in. We're going a little bit over. There's just so much alpha to divulge upon you fine people.
10 million.
What is it?
10 million.
10 million? It's up 18% on the day. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty new project. Very healthy. This giving me Morpho price vibes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's connected to very, very well. IBM, Aether. I love me some Aether, Microsoft. We talked about it. Kelly Kellum giving us this little highlight, so figured I'd share it with you folks as well. Now let's look at Mr. Manawak's deep degen pick. And keep in mind, Manawak owns probably most crypto projects out there. He showed me his portfolio, and it took him 5 minutes to swipe through the entire list. But
I believe it.
That's how you make them nasty big gains. Let's see here. What is it? Soul Bay. And you, Manawak, let me know if this is the right one. We got a couple different ones. We got Soul Bay. It's like moving. I like how this is moving. That's cool. What is it? It's at a $1 million market cap, so it must be this one. Holy God, Manawak, you absolute degen money printing machine, you. What is this? And now he gets to laugh around town. My Soul Bay is printing me money in my pocket. You know he's doing that.
Along with the 800 other tokens I own.
Liquidity is looking pretty good. It's got $126,000 in liquidity locked and a $1 million market cap. That's great. That is really great. Only 1,000 holders. Wow. And you're going to have these 1%ers when you only have 1,000 holders. Doesn't surprise me. Let's check out the bubble maps. Let's dive deep. Get out of my way. What is this? Not bad. Not bad. No major red flags so far. Top traders. So you have one like flip sale, but it only was a $4,000 move. This person bought 3,000, sold for 8,000. Really not too unhealthy. Really not too bad. So shout out Manawak. Can't get lucky if it ain't the fair type approach right there. You know what I mean?
True,
Get
true,
them early. And, you know, most AI agent things are going to go to zero after this. Take the profits. But, yeah, things are looking pretty damn juicy. Now, in terms of my trade and my sadness because I had to run the morning stream and did not get the trade. I literally had my entry point like $100 under this candle. And then I had to go focus. I just didn't do it. Usually, if I have time to focus in on the chart, then I'll put half the trade in and then DCA more into as it's going down. But didn't have that chance today. Just sent you an X posted video. The first Bitcoin loan on Morpho. Let's check it out. Got to back out of the MS13 Pepe. Let's see here. What do we got? Where's Mr. Veteran Crypto? Bet. You not showing up. I hate when it buries your messages. It always drives me nuts. I got a busy day today, too. I'm going to be punching the bag here in a minute. Let's see here. I love I have to type in bullshit into Twitter to find Veteran Crypto. He did that on purpose.
He did. Also, Green Day Prophets over here said Arrow is back inside the top 100 at 99.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what Green Day said. I'm going to check a look at that.
making moves. All right. There we go. Sent me a message. I don't see it, Vet. I don't see it here. Maybe, let me know. I'm checking your messages right now. I'm not seeing it in here yet. So let's go check out Aerodrome. It'd be great if Aerodrome could wake up for me because my belief in it has not swayed. I think it's going to accomplish that Uniswap move of last cycle, but we'll sleep. Let's see here. It's only at $1.38. I mean, this is a very viable nothing burger level, but great to see it bounce off. This is kind of actually interesting. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So a very sharp jackknife off that level. You have two previous ones, a W pattern right there, both bounced off of essentially that dollar level. This one as well off the dollar level. Dollar looks like rock solid support for Arrow at this point. In a larger time frame, W pattern building up on there. $1 billion market cap, I think it can accomplish a 20x from those levels in terms of market cap. Absolutely. Now, with all this, take profits, folks. Our plan is moving just as I hoped it would. What's going to happen? Market for homes going to dry up. Only massive organizations like BlackRock and these huge hedge fund managers are going to be able to buy in cash. The average person that's not in crypto is not going to have the cash to buy the homes. So what we do with these gains, we take them and we buy real estate, buy tangible goods, buy gold, guns, real estate, gold, guns, and we rinse and repeat the cycle because there will be a bear market. 2026 and 2027. This is not the up only forever stage. The internet adoption is being outpaced by crypto, but we have plenty of time and plenty of narratives to roll into. Decentralized science is probably going to be the big one next cycle. So stay based, take the gains when they're on the table. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I hope the XRP maxis took my words, didn't sit there angry at me, and really think about how to make the most money in the next year. Crypto Glassworks, Stacy Lewis, Drag Dubs, Bad Fox, Dion, Greg, Veteran Crypto. What do we got here? Crypto Glassworks already said. He knew Crypto Glassworks. I don't know if he holds Morpho, but he's always talking about Morpho.
Very true.
Green Day Profits, thanks for keeping the streets safe. Big Tip Shark-ish. I'll check out Zaya AI later. Where did I hear about Zaya AI? Was it Josh?
Possibly.
Was it Ondo guy?
I don't remember if it was Ondo guy or not.
I think so. Blazenick, Kyle Watts. I love and appreciate all you, Laserface. Crypto Stevo. Nope, they all got butthurt. Well, with that, I bid you adieu. I will see you tomorrow morning. Take care. The Blockchain Basement is powered by Arculus. This is the world's leading crypto cold storage where you can easily secure, buy, swap, send, and receive all your crypto with a simple tap using 3-factor authentication to make sure to keep your assets safer than ever. Make sure to support the channel. Use code BASE10 and click the link down in the description to get your hands on your security today.